Good afternoon, guys. Peace and understanding. This is our normal salutation. This is Professor Johnson, and we are preparing for our test for my 9:30 and 2 o'clock class for your test this coming Thursday. For the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday class, the test will be Friday. Just got an alert that the electricity due to maintenance was off on campus. So hopefully everyone is well and safe, and hopefully this will be rectified soon, that we will be able to move forward with that so everyone can be comfortable and go about their daily activities. With that being said, again, the semester is rapidly coming to a close, so we need to buckle down and finish. Completion is the goal. So we have been discussing chapter 19, and again, I want to extract some information from the chapter and close this out, and we will move or transition into chapter 20, the people of Africa, discussing the continent of Africa as our final chapter for the semester. So let us proceed with going forward with the information that we've been discussing. And in chapter 19, we have been discussing the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment. And the two videos have been posted. Hopefully you have had an opportunity to go in and look at those to spice up your notes. As we were speaking in class, lots of students said that they have had an opportunity to go in and review the aforementioned information from chapter 19. So again, let me just give you a slight overview of where we were as it relates to the Enlightenment and actually what that was. The Enlightenment, along with the scientific revolution, were actually counterparts. Yes, the scientific revolution, as I mentioned before, was not a physical fight, but it was a development. New occurrences, new breakthroughs were occurring in the field of science, which was initially known as natural philosophy. As I said, those terms are interchangeable. Natural philosophy and science, they're interchangeable. But the Enlightenment brought about new thoughts, new ideas in politics, in the living arrangement and the condition of the people, transitioning from absolutism, and people were coming up with new ideas about politics and how they wanted to be governed. What was the best way to bring about a system of governance for the people? I mentioned John Locke. John Locke was a major mover and shaker in the early Enlightenment stages. He wrote a book called Concerning Human Understanding. This was one of the major books in the Enlightenment period, and John Locke was antithetically opposed to the idea of the divine right of kings. He felt that this was obscure. He felt that this methodology of governance was obsolete, that it was flawed. Okay, and he also moved toward developing ideas that humans learned from experience, and a term came about called sensationalism. Sensationalism. And sensationalism asserts that people learn through the use of their five senses. Now, we all know what our five senses are: seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and touching. And that the use of these senses brings about comprehension of a thing. In addition to sensationalism, Locke also talked about the tabla rasa, which states his theory is that the human being, the mind and the soul, if you will, are like a blank tablet. They're blank. That behaviors are learned and emulated, that people will emulate the atmosphere. And although there are some innate things that occur in the human, breathing, of course, the desire for food and water, the desire for sleep, the desire for sex, those things are innate, which means that they are wired into your hard drive, if you will. You come with those things. They don't have to be learned. But you learn how to talk. You learn how to walk. You learn the language your parents speak or the environment that you're in. So Locke said that understanding and beliefs are inscribed by experience. Great, great position that Locke took in bringing bringing this to light during the Enlightenment age. And there is a plethora of other individuals that, if you skim through the chapter, you will be able, to know these things. Nothing is out of bounds on the quiz, but I just kind of want to extract the more important or noteworthy people, not belittling the contributions to any of these historical figures. In addition to John Locke, you also have a group of people that derived